there. That's when they should have put in that call, like, hey, we got armed people that took over part of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't letting ambulances come through. They weren't letting police come through.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not, you can't do that, man. There's people that live in those blocks who
Yeah.
have nothing to do with this shit. You guys are saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember watching, they got so many videos on that, just like calling it like one of the videos was like a LARP so bad 3 teenagers died, and
Yeah.
they had the video where I think it was like some kid or something pulled up and he was just like doing donuts in a soccer field, and they like ran at him and shot him down in his car, killed him, and then they didn't let the cops in, didn't let paramedics in. They just like let the kid like bleed out in his car. It was like a 16-year-old.
Yeah. I remember hearing that. I think 2 or 3 people did die. One of them was like a kid.
Yeah. And then they had some rapper went in. I guess he took over for a little bit and renamed it Razistan. And then the People's Garden, and it was like a patch of dirt with like a couple of leaves coming out because they couldn't grow food in it. I think a lot of the big a lot of the ones doing like the burning stuff down, I'm pretty sure a lot of them were put away for at least a few years.
Yeah, I think all that's gonna get nipped in the bud.
Yep.
Trump's not gonna play games.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is almost 1. Yeah, it's usually around the time they do.
Yeah, I had to get rid of my Facebook because they kept fucking muting me, so I couldn't comment
Oh,
for like 30 days.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, there's no point in having a Facebook if I can't comment on shit.
Right. Yeah, I'd rather just have like extra truth. That was the one thing I liked about Elon Musk buying Twitter was like he did it just to get rid of that censor bullshit.
Yeah, I supported it, dude. People were like dogging on it because he spent $40 billion on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think he's thinking more of the bigger picture.
Oh yeah.
Where like, you know, we need to have a social media platform that's truly free speech.
Oh yeah.
Like it used to be before you bought it, if you went on Twitter and said that there were only 2 genders, you could get kicked off Twitter.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Like, that's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
You know, unless you believe in that shit.
I have a podcast I do with my friend on Sundays, and our last episode, YouTube kept deleting it, and we got a strike put on our channel saying if we got 2 more, they'd remove our channel because I talked about. They said I spread medical misinformation because I talked about all the contracts that my old job was making people sign to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't lie about anything. I'm like, I just pointed out, how it was kind of alarming how they made everybody at my work, like, I didn't get the vaccine, but I seen like just the stuff they were making people sign. It was like 15, 20 different contracts saying, you know, you're acknowledging that this isn't approved and whatever. And they're like, yep, medical misinformation.
Yeah, the vaccine thing, it's like, I don't know. I didn't get it either. If I stayed in the Army, I would have been forced to get it.
Yeah, they did that to my buddy.
But I also think it's just one of those things, like, if you want to get it, go and get it. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. Like, I don't care. Like, I believe in the vaccines. I just didn't necessarily believe in that particular one because I felt like I had COVID twice and it felt like the flu. Like, I wasn't gonna die from it.
And it was the thing that bothered me about that one is just how rushed it felt, and, you know, pushing it out in less than a year.
Yeah.
And just that kind of stuff, because like both my parents, they work in like nursing and healthcare, and they're like, yeah, there's something's not right about this.
It was funny too. Remember Kamala Harris was on record saying that she wouldn't take the vaccine under Trump's presidency.
Yeah.
And then when Trump lost